It's Maggie. So today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sharing early childhood stories, because back when I was in preschool, kindergarten, first, second, third, and fourth grade, I was a little shit. I still am, but I was a lot worse back then. So here are a few stories that I still remember that were crazy for me. Yeah. So I'm going to start off with preschool. So when I was in actually Head Start, I could not go to Head Start without my grandma or my dad or my mom. And I could not go to Head Start without my mom, my dad, my grandma, or grandpa, one of them there. I could not do it. I would cry, I would whine, I would get so fucking stubborn to the point where they had to call my parents so they could come and pick me up. Because I could not do it. I could not go to Head Start by myself. It was very embarrassing because, all these other, 20 other kids, they were all doing just fine. And I was that one kid who had to have their parents there. I couldn't do it. I had to have my mom there or my dad or somebody. So almost every day of Head Start and preschool, I had to have a parent there. So my mom and dad took turns going with me, and it kind of got to the point where my mom and dad would annoy me on purpose at Head Start, so then I wouldn't want them there, because they knew it would annoy me back then, so they would annoy me on purpose at Head Start or preschool, so then I wouldn't want them there no more. And eventually I just got sick of it and said, you know what, I can go to school by myself now, and yeah. Next story is kindergarten. This is probably the fucking stupidest story ever, but let's get started with it. So, back in kindergarten, where you have, the special fucking girls line and the special boys line, because they can't be in all one line together, of course. I don't like them kind of lines anyway, because they take up the whole fucking hallway, because you have the girls line and then the boys line and then the teacher right in front of the whole class leading it. So, yeah. Anyway, I was in the girls line, and there's this kid, Aiden, standing right next to me in the boys line. And my teacher left to grab a kid from the bathroom, because this was our bathroom break time. And she grabbed him quick, we were still outside in the hallway. And she went to grab the kid from the bathroom and told him, hey, or her, I don't remember, it's time to go, let's get going. She got him out of there, got him in the line. We started walking down the hallway, and then she heard kids talking, and then we stopped. And all of a sudden, this kid Aiden, just kind of, punches me. And you know what, it's just kind of like fucking two balloons just hitting your arm. Or if you know them little, styrofoam footballs or little, baseballs that they make, it's kind of like getting that thrown at your arm from 2 feet away. And I literally was like, bitch, not even if it was that, you not gonna punch me out one fucking bit. I probably wasn't thinking that, but no. And of course back then it was the end of the world, Maggie's gonna die. It was all fucking like that back in kindergarten, and everybody was freaking out oh my god, Eden just totally punched her. Really, bitch, it wasn't even that fucking hard, to the point where I could barely even feel it. Did a bee just land on my shoulder? What? That's how soft the fucking punch was. Then everybody's going nuts, oh my god, Maggie's gonna, die. Calm down. Everybody else started crying, and I was the one who got hit, and I didn't even start crying. Teacher gets so fucking mad at him, and luckily this friend of my mom's who works at the school walks by and sees it, and he's all nope, down to the office. And he literally had to pick the kid up and take him down to the office, because our elementary school is actually the worst elementary school, to be honest. Teachers are so fucking pushy on you, so fucking do this, do that, you have to do all this shit at one time. I swear to god, all the elementary teachers over at my school, back then it was, whoa, bitch, calm yourself. That was like the dumbest story though. Let's go to, I don't really have one from, okay, I'll go 2nd grade, and then I think I'll skip to 4th grade. So in 2nd grade, I used to play the stupidest fucking game there is. There was this girl, JC, Addie, Isabella, Lainey, a guy named Connor, Bradley, Emily, like all them kids, they were like nerds and stuff like that. But Bradley and Isabella, Belle, we call her Belle, they kind of got out over that shit like within 1 year. So, and basically we played this game where there's like dragons and vampires, and honestly I don't think they really knew what the game was, because they kept on making up things like, I'm gonna kill you if you even put one finger on my baby dragon. Like, people would act out, them kids would act out like dragons and monsters and all that dumb shit. Kidding, but we were playing that game, and then this kid John wanted to start. He is a bigger kid, and he was the meanest of the meanest. He was the bitch of the bitches. He was annoying on the annoying, whatever. He was just shut the fuck up and get out. He was that kind of person. And all of a sudden he said, you know what, I don't have anybody to play with. I want you guys to play tag. And we're like, well, we're playing a game. And he's like, I want to play tag. And then we're all like, fine. So we play this tag. And he came up with a new kind of tag. If you are it, and if you tag somebody, they get the ability to slap you across the face and push you and punch you and beat you. And I'm like, really, bitch? And I was it, and I tagged John. He grabbed me by the collar of my shirt, pushed me up against the fence, and slapped the shit out of my face. Now, after that, we went inside for recess. I was crying the whole entire time. We had to go to the principal and talk to him. Here's the part. Here's the part that makes no fucking sense. No. I got in trouble. Bitch, what? I got in trouble. Now this kid, John, he's had problems in the past, and the principal described it as, oh, he has problems, and that's how he made up the game. So, like, I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about it, but you're the one who actually ruined his fun and his game, so I'm afraid that you're the one getting in trouble. And I'm like, first of all, it ain't a fucking game. Second of all, that's not how you play tag. No, you don't hit and beat each other in fucking tag. And third of all, that's school property, and beating each other up on school property is not okay. Fourth of all, he's the one who beat up me and I got in trouble. You are the dumbest of the dumbest principals. I swear to God, no. No. Like, no. It was so stupid. Okay, next one is 4th grade. So, I had a friend back in 4th grade, and her name was Abigail. Abigail did not go to the same school as me, and she was more of a daredevil kind of kid. Back then, I wasn't. I was more like, I can't swing because I'll fall off. I can't do that because I'll hurt myself in the dumbest ways. Like, back then, I was all like that. And Abigail's like, yeah, let's do this. I don't care if I break my spine. I was like, no. And Abigail dared me to fake a pregnancy in 4th grade when I was only 10. Like, what? I shouldn't be having kids until my late 20s or my early 30s. And now you dare me when I'm like 10. 3 years from teenager and you dare me. Okay. Anyway, Abigail said, I'll pay you 50 cents. 50 cents. 2 quarters. Like, you're paying me 2 quarters to fake a pregnancy? Bitch, if you go to the hospital and have a child, it's like $20,000 for a hospital bill. And you're gonna pay me 50 cents? That ain't happening. I'm not friends with him no more. And basically, I did. And this lasted from February, March to April to end of May, like maybe the last week of school in 4th grade. And everybody got pissed at me when I said it was an April Fool's prank, because they didn't want me telling them anything about Abigail or anything like that. And I actually had to go to the principal because some girl named Madison told on me for doing that. And I went to the principals, and basically this came up. Like, it was the dumbest fucking thing. Like, maybe 2 weeks before I had to go to the principal's office, Madison decided to, like, choke me, put me in, like, chokehold or whatever. I don't know how I put it, like, chokehold. And she told the principal asked her, why did you put Maggie in a chokehold? Because I had to go to the office, and I told on her because she put me in a chokehold the week before. And Madison said, because she, like, lies all the time. And I'm like, bitch, we're friends. Why would you do that? You said that you weren't going to do nothing about that or tell the principal or anything. You said that you wouldn't tell anybody else. That was, like, the dumbest thing. She was all like, I put her in a chokehold because she, like, lies all the time. And I'm like, lies all the time? That's, like, maybe one of the biggest lies I've ever done, and I hardly ever lie. And, like, what? Yeah, it was very weird. I faked a pregnancy for, like, 5 months. And you know what the number one thing is? My parents never found out that I faked a pregnancy. They never found out. I don't know how they didn't find out. And on the same day, it was Donuts for Dads. Because if you don't know what Donuts for Dads is, it's where you bring your dads to school and you can have donuts with them, like, at the beginning of the school day. And, like, my dad was basically there with me, but then he left, and the principal said that he was going to call my dad or my mom. And they never found out, I guess, because my mom, if she were to find out, she would be so pissed, and my dad would just talk to me about it and be like, nope, you can't be doing that, nope. Yeah. Anyway, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, which is Maggie56501. Follow me on Instagram, which is Maggie. Go to my go to my online store, type in Customized Girl, click on their link, go to their search bar, type in Maggie101. If you don't feel like doing that, go to my Twitter bio, and there will be a question of the day. What is the worst elementary school story that you can remember? Nah, I can't think of a question. Like, I don't know, what's the biggest lie you've ever told? Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Actually, I won't, because my dad is a fan of the Broncos, and tomorrow is the Super Bowl, so there's going to be a lot of screaming at the TV. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and actually, question of the day is, who are you going for, Panthers or Broncos? Me, Broncos. Anyway, for like the 4th time, I will see you guys probably Monday. Bye.